Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of investing, using Rolls-Royce as our guide. Imagine supporting a company you admire, not just as a customer, but as a part owner. Investing lets you have a stake in the success of big businesses like Rolls-Royce, a name known for luxury cars and, more importantly, for powering planes, ships, and submarines. Rolls-Royce stands for quality and innovation, making it a trusted brand for over a century. Why invest in companies like this? Simple. You're betting on their future success. If the company grows, so does the value of your investment, potentially much faster than a savings account. People invest to build wealth, save for retirement, or gain financial freedom. Today, August 5th, 2025, we'll explore the story of one investor's bold move into Rolls-Royce. This isn't just about numbers, it's about confidence, predictions, and what we can all learn from this decision. So grab a cup of tea and let's get started. Let's break it down. Buying a share is like owning a tiny slice of a company's cake. Each share makes you a part owner or shareholder with certain rights, like receiving dividends if the company pays them. You might not sit in the boardroom, but you do get a say in big decisions, especially if you own more shares. Most investors care about one thing: will the value of their shares grow? Share prices change constantly, driven by supply and demand on the stock market. Good news can send prices up, bad news can send them down. When you buy shares, you're hoping the company thrives and your investment grows. If the company does well, you can sell your shares for a profit. It's a simple idea, but with big possibilities and important risks. Understanding shares is the first step to smart investing. Let's look at a real story. An investor recently bought 500 shares in Rolls-Royce Holdings. While 500 shares may seem small compared to millions traded daily, it's a significant move for an individual. This wasn't a random pick. It was a calculated decision based on research and belief in Rolls-Royce's turnaround. The pandemic hit aviation hard, and Rolls-Royce's revenues suffered. But now, with air travel rebounding and new leadership, the outlook is changing. Buying 500 shares is a statement of confidence in the company's future. It's a calculated risk. Thousands of pounds invested on the belief that better days are ahead. This story brings investment theory to life. Real people, real decisions, real stakes. It prompts us to ask, what's happening at Rolls-Royce? What's the prediction driving this confidence? Let's dig deeper into the company's future. So, what's the big prediction? Analysts believe Rolls-Royce is on the verge of a historic turnaround, with profits potentially quadrupling in the next few years. The aviation sector's recovery is key. Airlines are flying more, and Rolls-Royce earns from every engine hour in the sky. Huge new aircraft orders mean steady, growing income. Under new leadership, the company has cut costs, streamlined operations, and focused on its most profitable divisions. They're selling non-core assets and paying down debt, making the business stronger. Many think the market hasn't caught up to these changes, meaning today's share price could be a bargain. If the prediction holds, early investors could see their money multiply. Why choose Rolls-Royce now? First, it dominates the wide-body aircraft engine market, a field with high barriers to entry. Its business model has shifted. The real money is in long-term service contracts, providing stable, recurring revenue. This predictability is rare and attractive for investors seeking steady growth. Innovation is another draw. Rolls-Royce is investing in sustainable aviation fuels, hydrogen, electric tech, and even small modular reactors for clean energy. Investing now means exposure to both aviation recovery and future energy solutions. Despite recent gains, many analysts think the stock is still undervalued, pricing in old risks rather than new opportunities. For believers in the turnaround, this could be a rare chance to buy a world-class company at a discount. It's the combination of market position, business model, innovation, and valuation that makes Rolls-Royce compelling. That's why this investor, and many others, are taking notice. When news breaks of a bold investment like this, it puts Rolls-Royce on everyone's radar. It sparks curiosity, prompting others to research and ask, "Am I missing an opportunity?" For new investors, this is a perfect case study. Investing is about the future, not just today's share price. It's a reminder to look beyond headlines and understand a company's story, products, and strategy. But remember, never invest just because someone else did. The best investors build their own conviction through research and self-awareness. This story can inspire you to learn, open an investment account, or simply pay more attention to the business world. The stock market is open to anyone willing to think carefully about the future. Let's be honest, every investment carries risk. Share prices can fall, and you might get back less than you put in. Rolls-Royce's fortunes are tied to the global economy and aviation. Another downturn or technical setback could hurt the company. The turnaround plan looks great on paper, but execution is everything. Missteps could shake investor confidence. That's why diversification matters. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different companies and industries to reduce risk. Understanding these risks isn't pessimism, it's smart investing. Be prepared for ups and downs and only invest what you can afford to lose. Responsible investing means balancing optimism with realism. Now, let's revisit the rewards. The main attraction is capital appreciation. Your shares could become much more valuable if the company thrives. If Rolls-Royce's profits soar, so could its share price, offering returns far beyond a savings account. Dividends are another perk. As the company recovers, regular payouts could resume, providing passive income. There's also the satisfaction of backing a company you believe in and seeing it succeed. Investing sharpens your knowledge of business and the economy, building financial confidence. The journey itself, learning, researching, and making informed decisions, is a reward. Financial gain is the goal, but personal growth is a valuable bonus. Investing connects you to the world's biggest stories and innovations. We've followed Rolls-Royce's story, from iconic engines to a bold investor's move. The lesson? Investing is active. Do your homework, form your own opinions, and align decisions with your goals. Ask yourself, what are my financial goals? What's my risk tolerance? Your answers shape your investment choices. Use stories like this as inspiration to learn more. Read company reports, compare expert opinions, and deepen your understanding. Knowledge is your best defense against risk and fear. Act with conviction, not emotion. Consider seeking advice from a qualified financial advisor before making big decisions. Investing can be rewarding, but it requires a plan and a clear understanding of the road ahead. The Rolls-Royce story is a reminder of the opportunities out there. Think carefully, keep learning, and invest wisely.